Hey everybody, here again, another one. Today, we're gonna check out the Trial of Conquest. So this one definitely made me by surprise. I was not expecting CJ the Champ to do one, especially not this soon. But hey, I guess we're about to see what this guy's gonna be on. And by the way, speaking of Invincible, if you guys want to watch me react to Invincible, I got a Patreon link down below. You can watch it for free over there. But yeah, let's see what this man CJ has to say.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers was King Von.
Something's wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man.
It's
when
not.
I heard that Von guy, I was relieved for the community.
Y'all didn't do nothing for real.
Them guys, man, I ain't gonna
Bro, he was dead.
I'm telling you, when I saw that for the first time, I got shook with the way that man Oliver got folded. Like, I knew this man was gonna get hit. I just didn't expect that, okay?
Bro, if he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet by himself.
He was the devil, man.
for the community.
Yes. This man did it for the love of this man was having fun. He did it for the love of the game.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this emergency
Killed tens of thousands of innocent bystanders while
this
doing
was
it.
not planned. I had like 2 other videos I was working on for this month, but I completely forgot that the man that I have had a seat reserved on this round table for
reserved?
fucking years has finally made his debut. So everything, and I mean everything, is getting put on hold right now because this monstrosity is the #1 priority right now. So let's go ahead and get down to business. The evidence is on deck and ready to be presented. So without further ado, Exhibit S.
All right, let's see what this first one is.
I present to you this special Exhibit S, Conquest, Satan's greatest soldier. So, do y'all remember back in season 2 when Anissa's trifling ass told Mark that the next time the Viltrum might send somebody to Earth is gonna be somebody 10 times worse than her?
Yeah, she wasn't playing.
This old nigga is who she meant. Conquest, the most terrifying Viltrumite in the Empire. And I really
like how bad you gotta be for your name to be a verb. You get what I mean? Like how bad you gotta be.
All the other Viltrumites are scared of this nigga. And I mean, I don't blame him because this motherfucker look like he loved to scrap. Just take a glance at him. Big buff old nigga.
It's like having
with
your name
a
be
prosthetic
Haymaker.
arm that looks like the Infinity Gauntlet, an egregious nasty bald spot, and some crooked ass teeth. This man don't give a damn about his appearance at all. And that is a major sign to never with a nigga like this, cause they ain't got nothing to lose. They do this for the love of the game. So when he pulled up on Mark, motherfucker instantly says, "Stand ready for my arrival, worm." Already degrading this man on their first interaction. This is how you know this ain't gonna go well. Bro already thinks of him as fodder. So they start scrapping, and just by the shockwave of the first punch, people are already dead, flying like rag dolls. So let's just go ahead and
they just got over the last invasion.
You know what? Let me just go ahead and say
this. War did not happen more than a week ago.
Damage between Sukuna and Maharaga was bad. This is 10 times worse. So Conquest headbutts Mark and pile drives him into the ground. And after he pinned bro down, he started telling Mark why he was actually here. And this is when we knew this nigga was crazy. He told Mark, right about now,
this man came down to earth and said, they say, hold up. They say we fight to save the day, but I just came to fight. This man didn't care. At the end of the day, he loves this game. And nothing will ever change that for him.
And this is trifling skank ass would be yapping to you about, oh, we gotta do this for the Viltrum Empire, blah, blah, blah. I will tell you this right now, little nigga. I came here to whoop your ass for the love of the game. He really is about his life. Man said, fuck the objective. I came here to whoop your ass, nigga. Exactly. Kiss my ass. So Mark punches him, and Conquest is just like, oh, fuck yeah. That's what I like to see, cowboy. So Mark starts slamming him through multiple buildings. Then he full sends him through the stratosphere and starts hitting him with that Injustice 2 Superman move. Boom! Sending him all the way to space. But at this moment right here is when we figured out that this man is a freaky ass nigga. He blew out a bubble of his blood.
Like how Like, how do you use the coldness of space to make a heart out of your own blood as a kiss to me? Like, ain't no way. At that point, I'm scared.
And just flicked it.
If you take the time to do this in the middle of a fight,
what do you mean by this?
You ain't got nothing to lose.
Nasty ass nigga. So Conquest rams him back into the atmosphere. It hits him with the right hook with the infinity.
And blew half his mask off.
A nasty drop to the ground. Hell, even the news caught that on 4K. Mark's mama watching this like, oh my God, my baby boy. I ain't gonna lie, out of anybody in this whole show, that beat gotta have it the worst. Your son gets his ass beat every Thursday. Your husband called you a damn pet. And then he fucked the cockroach. And now you gotta take care of a purple nigga.
Yes.
Man, prayers up for Debbie, man. So while Mark was just knocked out,
come on,
surviving like a 1 HP, trying to get his wits together while coughing up blood, he notices the ground starts to shake.
A freight train from above. Dear God, this is a drone strike. Not the thing from Marvel Rivals.
This man just altered,
decimated the whole place.
The amount of people that probably just died there is insane. If this is supposed to be downtown Chicago, which has a population of 244,000.
Jesus.
Let's just lowball it. Because a lot of people evacuated the city after the Invincible War. So let's say he just dropped off 1/8 of niggas. This man just killed about 30,000 motherfuckers with his ult. Oh man. This nigga needs to be stopped. Also, this is a clear act of terrorism. Just to add that on there. So then he sends them flying. And then he hits Mark with the Injustice 2 super move.
And knocks and cuts a whole building in half with his body.
Nigga threw his ass to another area code. So after getting flung across the country, Mark sees Conquest coming at him at full speed, looking like prime Ray Lewis. But Mark just screams.
And then just stops.
Because he's just giving up at this point. And he's just like, please, I beg you, shut your ass up, nigga. Motherfucker, I'm having the time of my life right now. And you were over here.
He got the nerve to wipe the blood off my face.
Bitch. And man, just look at the collateral, bro. This man is missing his leg. He just made him an amputee. Oh, Lord. So while Conquest kept on yapping about how he was basically gonna kill everybody on the planet,
where he at?
Oliver comes in. That senior citizen.
He was not ready for what he was about to get into. Look at this man, so happy. I know this kid was happy to join the fight. But he wasn't ready.
But man, oh man, this part is terrible. Oliver flies into Conquest just to get slapped and dribbled like a basket.
This man, I want you guys to know what? I want you guys to know something. Look. Let me go back. Look.
Across the block. But man,
Oliver, right?
And oh man, this part is terrible. Oliver.
This man took off flying, right?
Into Conquest.
He's flying like, let's say at least 50 miles an hour.
Just to get.
And gets not only slapped, flipped around. Did they hold 270 and he's standing still. So not only did he get slapped, the velocity of him flying towards that slap and getting instantly stopped should have killed him. If he did not have Viltrumite blood, that would have killed him. Like, I need you to understand how painful and terminal that is. It made him ricochet off the ground at that.
God. He slapped the soul out of this purple nigga. Look at that impact frame.
Yes.
Dear God. Just for that,
There's
bro.
a crater in the ground.
Because that was disgusting. So he grabs Oliver midair. And he's like, hey, little purple squirt, what's your name? I like to know the name of my victims before I dismember them. But Mark comes in and saves Oliver's life. And he starts begging to his little brother. He's like, Oliver, get your little ass out of here now. But Conquest did not care that Oliver was a child because he just thought of him like another toy to play with. So he tackles Mark and just starts slamming him through everything.
Bro, about to kill a child is insane.
Dragging him through the ground and shit and just throwing him like a pussy. And at this point, this wasn't even a fight anymore. This just became pure,
execution,
unadulterated torture. Look at him just dragging him through shit, busting through every building possible. And Lord have mercy, the innocent civilians.
Yeah, like this random guy
continues
in the building that probably was just hoping he didn't get hit.
You just hear them falling in the back. Splat. Poor man just went face first into concrete. All because he was simply at the wrong place at the wrong time. Damn shame. Then look at this other dude, man. Come on, bruh. So then Conquest uses Mark as a human skateboard and drags him all the way into this bus. And then after this, he proceeded to go on another yap sesh. Bro was like, you know, kid, seeing your face all bloody like this brings back some good memories. You see, this ain't the first time I whooped your ass, boy. I've actually whooped your ass in another universe. I remember it like it was yesterday. You see, I had this bat named Lucy.
No! Should have known he was gonna do this. I should have known. Dang, freaking Negan, for real. Oh my gosh, I should have known he's gonna make this joke, and it's glorious.
I bashed your fucking skull in.
Multiple
you took it like a champ too, kid. You had a eyeball and shit hanging out. And you know what the best part was? Bashing your skull in front of your wife. Absolute
a pregnant wife
cinema.
At that.
So Oliver comes in to save Mark. And man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This part right here is why Conquest needs to be put on a watch list. He tells Oliver, oh, welcome back, little purple squirt. I'm gonna split you in half and eat your heart out. So he slaps Mark and gives Oliver a right hook.
It knocks out half his teeth.
When Oliver got up, he started
throws up his
blood
teeth.
and his teeth was falling out. All them damn teeth. That boy about to get a payday from the tooth fairy. Then he palms his head, lifts him over him, and starts stretching his body.
He deserves that money.
He's yapping to him like, do you feel your body starting to rip, purple squirt? I bet it feels amazing. I wonder what blood type you are. Personally, O-type tastes the best.
Like, why does this slowly hurt me?
Oliver from this freaky ass nigga. But dear Lord, y'all already know what we about to do. Hit that nigga with attempted murder with child abuse on the side. Like, yo, he almost ripped this kid in half. But man, oh man.
It was not over.
For this man's nastiest act.
Not the relapse.
The beach. So we already know that Mark is pretty familiar with being a human meat shield.
Like, come
but
on.
This time, I ain't even gonna sugarcoat
this is just
In
unfair.
my opinion, this is way worse than the train. So
it's
Conquest
just
starts dragging Mark to a beach. And before tragedy strikes, you just see this girl, and she could only react for a split second. Conquest.
Before getting cut in half.
Killing everybody on impact. Flying straight through the city and ramming people with Mark's body in a straight line. The nigga was moving so fast he was just breaking people's bodies. And oh my God, that poor kid. Mama was probably just walking him to school. And now
not only did she die, he got his arm cut off.
Is roadkill. And he just continued to drag him through the city. Oh Lord. Mass murder, terrorism. Hit him with every charge in the book, dog. Like, why? This was so unnecessary. You didn't have to do this. And who knows how many bodies that is? I'm not doing the math for this one. Uncountable. So after this man just committed a literal terror attack, Eve ends up showing up to help her Pookie Bear. And you could just see the look on Mark's face, man.
All I gotta say is at least you put a better fight in the show than in the comics. Because in the comics, pretty much erase everything that she did and only add the execution. Like if y'all don't read the comics, imagine her not doing anything and only getting killed. That's what would have happened.
Her like, well, salutations, fine shit. Oh, you
fresh meat,
delicious. When Mark came in and tackled him, he was like, get your freaky ass away from her, nigga. But Conquest headbutts Mark and shatters this man's leg. Popping out and everything. Your season is over. So the only person standing in this man's way now was Eve. And I ain't gonna lie, Eve locked the fuck in. She honestly gave this man a better fight than Mark. She made a whole little Iron Man.
But to be honest, it didn't do anything. Like, let's be real. All it did was juggle this man Conquest around. It did no damage. Even though she went all out in this moment, All she did was juggle this man around and disorient him. No damage done at all. Like, that's it.
Right, and started abusing that broken ass power of hers. Out here changing the density of the air, making a big ass hammer, slamming that nigga. Kapow! Let me give you one more. Wha-bam! She was comboing this nigga. Mark looking like, damn, maybe I am sorry as hell. Look at her. Put a fishbowl on this nigga's head, then hit him with a slam some spike balls into his ass. Then she just started spamming, throwing axes at the nigga, spears at the nigga, crushing him with a
It's not doing anything. It's just juggling him around and prolonging.
Unfortunately for Eve,
like she's like at this point, she's just keeping him away from her.
And Eve was negative as hell. He sideswipes her, then he sideswipes her again.
See?
Then he grabs her. What's the hell?
Like all of that comboing and stuff was only prolonging this. It did no damage to them. He was just getting thrown around all over the place. This would have happened regardless. He was just waiting until he had the opportunity.
Coming off of her, rips the armor off. Man. He shortens the flesh off the bitch.
Knocked
then
her
he
jaw
drove
off.
his hand through her guts. And Eve was done, cooked. Half her face is broke, and her intestines are literally falling out. Oh, this was just brutal. And to add salt to the wound, this freaky ass nigga
Licks the blood.
and said, ooh, delicious. That's gotta be O-type. So Mark, with the coochie rage boost, went up to Conquest
And broke
actually
his
shattered
arm
his
while
gauntlet
breaking his
while
at the same
shattering
time.
his hand as well. So Mark finally decided to lock in after the husband was on life support. And look at this, bro. Conquest started bear hugging this man just for Mark to bite the
Do the Rip Rhymes
Bros
on this
turned
man.
feral. But the end of this was just crazy. Conquest hits Mark with a combo and plants him on the ground. And he gets up in his ear and says,
In this speech,
so lonely. All the other Viltrumites are scared of me. They think that I'm a freaky ass nigga. They didn't
You
even
are.
give me a name. I only have a purpose. Conquest. I'm suffering from my own success, nigga.
So after Conquest shared his deepest insecurities to Mark, he starts choking the life out of him and is about to end early, but resurrected Eve with the power of, shit, I don't know, hits that nigga with a love beam and she robbed this old nigga till his ass was butt booty naked. And from this point, it was over.
It still
started
did
playing
nothing.
God of War and started
This man
spamming
got up.
circle. Bro started headbutting this man to death until he was unresponsive. Finally
Made this man face unrecognizable.
Citizen's reign of terror. Or so we thought. Because after the fight, this dumbass buff
Cecil
decided.
Like, look, Cecil, I agree with you with the Darkwing and the robot dudes. And I still do. This was stupid. Now, let's be real. I agree with him for the most part still. And with the robot and the Darkwing thing and all that stuff. And I still agree with him with that, regardless. But this was stupid. I get why he did it. But the thing is, he said, let's get answers out of him. Do you think when Mark tried to talk to him, he was down for that? I don't think he saw what Mark saw. This man is in it for the love of the fight. He's not here to talk. He's only here to kill for no reason at all, other than it's fun for him. And you think keeping something with that mindset alive will do you justice? Do you? Like I don't, in no universe is that okay. In no conceivable universe, I don't care if you had 10,000 nukes in that basement. You shot Nolan with a drone strike once and gave him a nosebleed. And not only that, you shot at him twice. And the next time he flew through it and destroyed the drone strike machine. Like, come on!
Decided to keep him alive. And man, buddy, how do you think this is gonna go when he wakes up? You know what? I don't even need an explanation. You know
And I've
exactly
read the
what
comics, so
is
I
gonna
know what
happen.
happened.
The Conquest.
I'm not gonna say it though.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is our final spreadsheet. This man did all of this in one special exhibit.
And that lasted, let's say it, not all that happened within the time span of like, let's say 30 minutes. Like dang near 30 minutes is how long that fight took. And he caused that much atrocities.
Easiest roundtable win of all time. No questions need to be asked. So that's it. So hope y'all enjoyed, man. And I should see y'all next weekend if everything goes well. But until then.
Yeah, so Conquest, you've earned it. No questions asked. Because after what I've seen you do, not only in the show, but in the comics, you deserve this round table with all of these other menaces to society. Because you are just full of moments that, to be honest, you know what? Just dang. But anyway, that's it for this one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hey, God bless.